Hello my lords and ladies, and welcome back to my live stream of Enderal. So let's hop right back in here. So we're in the Sun Temple, I believe. Excuse me. And we have a new quest to do, and I want to kind of search around this area a little bit more too. See what we can find. Alright. Let's check out Journal. So we have to see the Grandmaster in the Earthiel in the Emporium, which is right here. And I think the Noble Quarters is where we had another quest here. Yeah, this one. I think yeah, it can be found in the Nobles or the Barrack Quarters. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by the Barrack Quarters. I don't know. I don't know what that means. This is the military barracks, maybe. That could be it. Yeah, let's look around here for a little bit. This guy doesn't like us very much, so... What is this? What did that say? Killed by the spoon. Alright. What is that gooey stuff, though? You need to clean up.
Where is this?
Now, if it isn't the
Alright. I'm leaving. I'm going. Let's see, we can't take anything here. Oh, look at this place. Who are you? A mage you must be a mute mage. Not talking. Tales of the Wanderer, well-traveled one. Isn't that something? Oh. Oh, for some reason I thought it was something to do... Oh, it is. The Wanderer tells of Nermison, fire breather of something. Yeah, Art of Combat. The Wanderer tells of Nermison, fire breather who was combining archery with dirty tricks. Okay, cool.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong
here. You don't belong here. Yeah. Oh, this is where we just came from. Alright.
What?
God, these people are so rude. Wait, what the hell's... The stairs.
What?
So lost. I got money at the side. There we go. Okay, let's go up. The Path, Tome 12. The Star Summer's Night. I don't know if we're supposed to take these books or something, but they're, Oh, this is our chest. Alright, cool. Do we have anything we want to put in here for now? We do have a treasure map, don't we? We should probably look at that. The thing is, I want to keep all my food on me. I think we got rid of stuff in the last episode. Before I came in here, I think I sold a bunch of stuff, I think. And maybe even put stuff in the trunk. I don't really recall. No surprise there, I know. But, alright, let's let's head out and see if we can do the next part of this quest here. And see if we can find the girl he's looking for. So we were in that building. Let's see what's up in here. This looks interesting. Like a temple or something. Arcanist.
Outlander, what are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Well met. Need something?
Nope. At least she was nice to us.
An outlander.
Talia
What are you
Flame
doing
Drink.
in this part of the city? Keep walking.
Okay. You're a flame drinker, huh? If I hurl a fireball at you, you think you can catch it with your mouth? Keep talking to me like that, that's what's gonna happen.
Keep walking.
Wow. Oh, you have a name? Nope. Just looking to see if anybody gives any quests or anything like that. Emporium. But that's not where we need to go, right? Oh, it is. Yeah, in the Emporium. Okay. Well, it's because like there's no quest marker, like. I'm probably wrong again. I have no idea. Oh, well, according to this marker, I am right.
There is a suspicion, Teela. And to send an entire division across the sea because of a suspicion is madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said that they were after the Signet Stone, and if they succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the cycle.
The cycle.
Who are you?
Talk almost makes me forget that all this fuss here is merely based on some bad dreams you and your Neremese friends had.
The threat is real. Deny it as much as you like, but deep inside, you feel it as much as I do.
Teela, you're a commander, and a commander doesn't care about feelings, but about facts. You have made this mistake before, Teela, back then in Kira. And we all know...
The mission will happen. I'm sorry.
What mission?
You have a visitor.
Yes, you do. I like to wait for them to finish their
the
little
prodigy
speeches.
everyone is talking about. Interesting.
Why
I
interesting?
am Teela Aranthia, son of Lorius I and Grandmaster of the Order, and I'm honored to meet you. What is your name?
My name's Alice. Alice, you wanted to see me?
Yes, and I will come straight to the point. You are here because I believe that you are special. Humanity faces a threat
I'm
that
special.
needs to be stopped, and to achieve this, you are indispensable.
You're talking about the Red Madness, aren't you?
Among other things, yes. I do not need to explain to you that the present situation on Veen is chaotic. The wars, the living dead, common people who are losing their minds, to name only the most obvious. What most people are not aware of is the connection between these events. You, however, have encountered it, as have I.
So the visions, you know where they come from.
I do. And I will explain everything to you. What it means, who we are, and what your part in all of this is. Come, follow me. Maybe you already know who I am. My
tell me your
entire
name.
life, I served the gods who ruled Vin, until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know is that the one responsible for their death is my son, Narazul Aranthial.
Oh.
He hated the Lightborn because he believed that they robbed mankind of their right to freedom, so he strived to overthrow them. He found followers, formed an army and declared war on them, and thus on me, a servant of the Lightborn as well. It all ended in a battle 30 years ago, which Narazul won. He killed every single survivor except for me, and locked me in a dungeon on Nerim. I still do not know why he spared me.
But you managed to free yourself.
Yes, after more than 30 years, when the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear. And during my escape in the northern mountains of Nerim, I also had them for the first time. The dreams.
Dreams. Like the dreams I have? Oh, we left. Okay. Did we enter a sea of blackness? Hmm. Oh, okay, good. All right.
I always saw the same glaring, terrible light. Heard screaming, and I felt like I was burning up from the inside. And above all, like a veil, there was the knowledge of imminence. At first, of course, I dismissed these dreams as the delusion of a man close to death. So I concentrated on making it through the mountains somehow. 2 days after my escape, I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son had not found me.
An acolyte of your son, but weren't they your
Yes,
enemies?
but he did not recognize me, and brought me to their headquarters instead, an old monastery in the mountains. The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that the death of the Lightborn had made me insignificant. I do not know. Still, even after my recovery, the dreams continued. At first, I doubted my sanity, but after some time I told the leader of the mages, Constantine, about them. And he said something that I'd never expected. I was not alone. He, as well as many others magically gifted on Vin, dreamed the same dreams. And the more we talked about the matter, the stronger our suspicion grew, which has now turned out to be the truth. The dreams, they come from the same place. They are a shared memory.
A shared memory, you mean the dreams originated from a what? A common mind?
A collective subconscious, yes. I know that you can
They're
feel
about to get
it
pushed.
too, and probably far more intense than we do. But like
little
you
close.
back then, we were not able to make sense of the images. So we went looking for answers in the remains of the civilization that was before us. The Pyreans.
Oh, I'm getting pushed off. The Pirates. Alright, all that. That's the excavations like the old Oceangrad. What did you find out?
Things. First, there were many civilizations before us and before the Pyreans. Maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. Second, the history of each civilization unfolded and still unfolds according to a pattern. They emerge, they blossom, and at some point, at the apex of their existence, they simply disappear without any trace.
Oh.
And third, everything that has happened in the past years, and which is still happening, indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us. We are part of an eternal loop, a cycle, and our cycle is approaching its end.
I don't like the sound of that. Hundreds of prophets have predicted the end of the world, and it's never happened. I meant that this world has been brighter days, but isn't it a little too much for a leap? I mean, the end of humanity lies ahead. What's more? Okay. A pattern, you mean the chronicles of each civilization are identical. So this is your explanation of the Red Madness, the wars. We'll go with this
Not identical.
Damn.
But one can split them up into episodes which repeat themselves in the very same manner, into patterns.
Okay, so this is your explanation of the Red Madness.
Yes, dramatically put, they're the envoys of the end.
Okay. So hundreds of prophets have predicted the end of the world. It's never happened.
I see why you would say that, and I felt the same way for a very long time too. But there came a moment when we simply could not deny it anymore. We began to study the history of the Pyreans more intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. In its early days, the Pyrean Empire was split up by a disaster, just like Vin was split up by the Starfall after the reign of the Eterna. Also, the Pyreans had a ruling caste who declared themselves gods after the catastrophe. The two castes of the Sun Priest. They, too, ruled until they were overthrown. This overthrowing was followed by an outbreak of wars and chaos. And then, just like that, the Pyreans ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing.
Alright, so if the Pyreans knew about the threat, why didn't they try to do something about it?
They tried, but they failed. Who knows why? Maybe they found out too late, or maybe they were too weak.
Alright. Yeah, how does a whole civilization just disappear?
That is the question we need to find an answer to.
Okay.
The end was not violent, at least not in a sense as we know it. There was no natural disaster, no magical explosion, no plague.
Just
Even
poof.
though there was war in the Pyrean Empire before its ruin, when the cleansing happened, it was as if all living beings simply fell down and died. It is ghastly.
It's very ghastly. And yeah, so where do I come in on all this?
Well, this is the reason why we need your help. Not only episodes of history recur within every cycle, characters do as well.
Characters reoccur?
Yes, the Pyreans call them the emissaries. They emerge very shortly before the cleansing occurs, like a law of nature, an answer to the Red Madness. And I am one of them, as are you. While I take on the role of the ruler, you take on the role of the prophetess.
The prophetess.
It's just a description. Call it what you will. But without doubt, it is the truth. Your story matches the descriptions perfectly.
Oh boy. Okay. So take it this is the reason the Nemeris mages are here, isn't it? Firespark, Bagast, and Sharrim.
Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself.
And why me of all people?
I do not know. Firespark the Mage has told me your story, and even though your fate is tragic, unlike me, you were insignificant before your change. So maybe everyone can become an emissary, or we simply have not understood the pattern yet.
Even lowlifes like me. So if I play a role, does this mean that something is controlling me, controlling us?
Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself.
They don't like me, I know that. So what defines this prophet?
On the one hand, your power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed. I assume you have already realized this.
Yeah, pretty much.
On the other hand, your ability to look into the past, and therefore into the future.
Oh yeah, I wonder if I should meditate too. I think I might have some meditation points. Into the past and therefore into the future, what do you mean?
Your visions are a window into the past. And as every cycle is based on the same events, it is a window into the future as well. You can feel the thread this world is woven with. And because of that, you can see things that have happened, and thus will happen again. This gift makes you indispensable to us, and it is why I want your help.
Okay. And if all this doesn't interest me? Well, it's true. I mean, kind of being dragged into all this. What do you think that we can overcome the cycle in the first place after hundreds of civilizations have failed?
That is the wrong question.
The
The correct question is,
it seemed like
what
a good question to me.
alternative do we have? To wait and die?
Well, no. Well, okay, you can put it that way. But I'm just saying. Jesus. Okay. What's in it for me? Alright, if I can. Okay. This is not a decision I want to make based on a gut feeling. Give me some time. I've always been someone that would help. So, all right. If I can help, I will try to do so.
Good. However, there's one more thing before the actual work begins.
Of
I
course.
want you to join our order, and to do so, you have to pass a test, a trial.
Of course. Join your order. Is it really necessary? Will I get like cool armor like you're wearing? Because that would be pretty good. He's just gonna say yeah, so.
It is the trial the novices have to pass in order to be exalted to the role of a keeper. Only the best students of the Squalor are allowed admission, and even though you have not been a novice, I want you to take it too. At this very moment, 2 novices are on their way to the testing grounds. I have informed them about your arrival.
How did you know I was gonna even be there? Oh, look at that! How could you know I would agree?
I had a hunch. Let us leave it at that.
Okay, you're wise beyond your years, sir. Very well. What can I
At
find?
the border to the Heartland, near the Whisper Wood. They will be waiting for you there. Take the Myret, talk to Signet Master Bartar, and hand him this package. And then follow his orders. Ah, one more thing. It might be self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the death of the Lightborn to yourself. I do not believe you can do any real harm, but in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic. After the cycle has been stopped, we will deliberate upon how we deal with the matter, if and how we tell our people about it. But not now, that is for sure. Now, leave. The sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
Alright. Alright, so we've got a trial. Trial by combat. Trial by what? We don't know.
Knows what he's doing.
What are you doing?
What do you want?
Blacksmith Apprentice. Oh, you're just praying? Okay. Alright, so where we gotta go? Okay, Myriad Tower. So when they say take the Myriad, I wonder if there's like, if that's a way of... I'm not really good at paying attention, so I don't know if that was like a form of fast travel that I can do. I know there was like signposts that I can fast travel within the city, but... Alright. So... the Ark Noble Quarters is where... what's his name? What's her name? Elia. Might be. I'm not quite sure how to get there. This is the barrack quarter. Hi, Overdev. How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining the stream. Not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. Thank you for asking. Try not to get lost.
My Dame DeLuna. And I felt that.
Alright. I think we can get to the Noble Quarter this way.
This is holy ground, Outlander.
You don't belong there. I know, I know. So military barracks. Sorry, hold on. Well, they said she might be in the military barracks too. Let's just check it out.
Huh? Can I help you?
No thanks.
Watch yourself. The streets
Okay.
aren't safe this time of the day.
I can use sign. I thought I could. Because I remember when I first came in here, they were talking about that.
Madame?
I don't know what this. Oh, did I? Oh, is she hitting me? Seemed like she was. Let's go back out here. Alright, barrack quarters, still. Stay away from these people.
My dame.
Madame? Yes?
Oh, who's this? Oh.
Move along.
You just wait and see. Fucking sissy.
Oh, what? Who said that? Cora.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Oh, yeah, okay. You're real tough, aren't you? Alright, do we have anything we can smelt? I think I put everything away. No, that's not a smelter, that's a forge. This is a smelter? Move it. I'm gonna use it. No, I don't have anything.
Yeah, as if.
They really don't like me. Oh.
Can I help you?
Hey, Overdev, thank you for the host. I really appreciate it.
Outlander, what are you doing in this part of the city?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, somewhere else?
Do you know, can you teleport between myriad towers or something like that?
Greetings.
An outlander? Isn't this nice?
Oh, leaving. That's good. That's a good sign. Alright,
Madame?
let's see. Where do we want to go? So we want to go here. Alright.
Yes? an obulus, my dame. Please, the Lord will redeem you through your kindness.
Hopefully we'll get there in one piece.
You're right.
Was there a stable or something? I think there was a stable. No, maybe not.
Mean that.
That's just how they are.
Oh, okay. See, okay, you can
Yes?
do that. All right. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I thought I did it once. I took a dragon or something back here, something like that. Is that what it is? The dragons take you back like the wagons? So I'm gonna try to go over to that where that tower was.
Madame?
Oops, where is my run? There we go.
Greetings.
Hello. Let's not put a marker down. Oh, okay. They kind of look like the Luck Dragon in what was that movie? Damn it. Never Ending Story. Alright, I probably could take one of those street signs somewhere.
Your teeth sink into a golden brown loaf of our unrivaled, fresh and tasty bread.
Madame?
An outlander? Isn't this nice?
Yeah, I'll put this away. Go through the marketplace.
Yes? Madame?
Greetings.
Yes, this is my first time playing Enderal. So, can you tell? I've always seen this mod, and I always just kind of never had the time.
For you. A visit to our gallery. Dozens of beautiful paintings by different artists, each of them a true.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not the tower. Where is the tower?
Walk blessed.
Is it important?
Madame?
There we go, yeah. Luck Dragons. Okay, maybe not exactly the same, but...
Walk blessed, my lady. Where do you need to
yes,
go?
I need a flight. Actually, where am I going? Should probably check that out, sir, huh? We are going here, so we can go to probably Cliffwatch. Well, I have to go to a Myriad Tower, then I. So probably, yeah, this one right here, Northern Heartland. I think that's where I came from.
Where are you headed? Sure. Where to?
It beats walking. Yeah, I do struggle to find things. I struggle to find things even if I played, like, 4,000 or 5,000 hours into a game. Alright. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful mod. I mean, they really did a great job with it. Well, good. I'm glad I have you with me then. Oh, apparently I've been through here. Unless somebody else killed that. It could have been somebody else. Oh. Like, whoever's shooting those guys. I'm just gonna run away from them. Or not. Alright, I don't think they know where I am now. Let's see, where is... Okay, that is number one. Alright.
You'll regret this.
Miss me. Oh. The other one's coming up the rear. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like your shield. Gotta make that mine. If I don't die. Oh yeah. Where'd he go? Oh, I see you. In the face.
You mean business, don't you?
Well, I killed your friend, so obviously I do. Ooh. I think I'm playing on normal difficulty. Oh, look at those arrows in his face. I didn't want to start off too difficult since it's my first playthrough. But when I play Skyrim, I always play Legendary. Fine shield, okay. Nice. Steel Caress. Hey. Oh, I like that. And where is that steel? There we go. Oh yeah. Heh, love it. Thank you. I've practiced a lot with the bow. I used to, when I first played this, I would always play with a like an archer character. Kind of learn to move, when to move, and stuff like that. Oh, we got a bear up there. I didn't see us, so I think we're okay. Oh god, that scared the hell out of me.
Walk blessed, my lady. Where do you need to go?
I don't know yet.
So much to do, so little time.
Here we go. Alright, so this... not sure what's going to happen.
Yes?
Yes, hi. Grandmaster Ethereal, whatever his name is, sent me.
Oh, yes. You're the prodigy. I was expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grandmaster, I think this is naive. In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that.
Danger is my middle name. Let's see. I know, let's skip the chatter. Yeah, I know, let's skip the chatter. You're being rude.
Huh. If you insist. Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy. Give me the package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new comrades. I have to go prepare something.
Okay. This is gonna be good. Oh, what am I getting myself into?
What? Oh, hello.
Hi.
You're our unexpected addition, aren't you? The prodigy?
I guess, yeah.
Interesting. I'm Kalia Sakaresh, by my path novice and aspirant to the first sigil. I have been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought back the mercenaries all on your own. An astonishing feat, truly. You have my respect for that.
Oh, thank you. It seems like trouble's wherever I go. Yeah, but the people here are dead.
But you tried. You know,
she likes that.
I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive. Anyway, it's been an honor to meet you in person. Let's talk later.
Well, she's probably the nicest person we met so far.
I don't want to hear it.
And I figured you were going to be rude.
You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
As you wish, Princess.
Heretics.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here. Here. These potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that, it's still a few miles to the ritual place. As you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long. Any questions?
Yeah, what spores are you talking about?
Long story. Simply put, they come from a special kind of mushroom that has infested this forest, and staying near them worsens the arcanist's fever.
Oh.
So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and some ambrosia with you. Good.
We get some knowledge.
Stay
Good.
close to me.
Okie doke.
But it's too late for that now. Kolarek would have conquered the city, and then you will be ashamed.
What the hell's going on? Wow. That was pretty cool. Not sure what that was about, but that was awesome.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating. I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Poor thing.
Sound like it was more like yelling, but...
My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before. But I bet you know all about the Undercity's rat holes instead.
No, we're lost.
Get ready.
4? Oh.
Focus, Kalia.
I'm too old for this. More of them.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this.
Pus beetles. Oh, they're empty.
Wait, do you see that?
Yes, that man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look at him? He seems harmless. He's just...
She's with me now.
Chopping...
Forever.
Up body parts.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She's with me now. Forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the Red Madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand? She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
This is
But now,
disgusting.
She will stay. She broke out.
Oh, dude.
By the righteous path.
Jesus.
Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it. Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Oh, really? Malphus, protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting us.
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master.
I think he was, but
make myself
that was
clear?
a bit harsh.
You do, Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Would anybody object if I searched him? You know, just check it for like
Are
ID.
you okay?
just sit.
You know. Oh, okay, nothing there. Okay. Where'd you guys go? Okay. We're good. I'm coming. Oh, do we want to talk?
Huh?
I did have another vision.
Oh, did you now? So, what did you see? A horde of naked Scarag women charging towards us?
No.
Okay, look, you're very impressive and talented, I get it. But please, spare me this rubbish about visions and echoes of the future.
Aye, aye.
Tealor always had a fondness for those kind of things, but I'm not really one for all that. So, let's keep going.
I won't tell you about my visions ever again. So, oh, wait. The hell? They just disappeared. The heck did they? Alright, what just happened? Was that supposed to happen? Oh, they're down there. Okay. That was weird. I like the fire though, that's pretty cool. Alright, don't ever like flash away on me again. Ritual site discovered. Oh.
Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important.
What?
The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn. They're true.
What?
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago, beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet. But since the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
But how can a god die?
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop shining? Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But, hard as it may be to accept, we cannot afford to fall into a spiritual
Who the heck is
right
we?
now.
The Order of the Gods, Malthus's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunwar, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for. Which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
You don't mean that, Dunwar.
Drop it, for heaven's sake! We're all on the same side here.
Yeah, cut out you two.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the holy scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well. But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts! Do you understand?
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words.
Okay.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life as in death. May
your light
Guide me.
Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what, distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
I hope so. Good, because I didn't see what potion he gave me, so I'm glad it's doing it. And I passed out. Seems about right. Okay.
Oh no. 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 I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
Yeah, you're not real.
Of course not. At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality anyway?
Something real?
If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, would you be able to recognize the truth? The answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality.
Okay, how am I supposed to be able to dream if I'm actually dead? Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart. In your mind, it could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone, before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
And the suppressor, who are we talking about?
They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And... you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans... what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human, anyway? to hope? And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all? Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
I'm not waiting. Am I dressed or am I... So I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I got a knife. Oh. I found a door.
How did you do that?
I can't tell you.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just...
Don't you feel the fool now?
Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still we have to see. Come, lead the way.
I'll open the door, but you go first. How about that? Well, didn't work on this one. Requires a key, which I don't have. Alright, this does not look like a good place to be. Nope, it's not. I don't think that's gonna work. Do you see the ghost, pal? Seducer. Oh. Oh, it does work on him. Oh, there's one behind me, I know. Did you just shoot something at me? You did, didn't you? Oh! Dang, you didn't see that. I actually didn't see what happened. I hope I don't have to stop. Oh, I do. I should have saved it.
Oh no.
Alright, Axiom. We're going to skip right through your dialogue here.
Of course. But then again, if I told... The answer is... A self-created sanctuary built... What?
Yeah, they didn't tell me about it.
But no, yeah.
Alright, it was... I liked talking to you and everything, but... I don't want to go through that again. Alright, so we know... There we go.
What the?
Yeah, usually I do a quick save, and I just forgot to do it. I was so excited. I wish I knew.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just... Come on.
We already listened to you. Okay. Alright, so now we know there are seducer ghosts. Oh, look at the floating chair. That's cool. Oh. Imagine if that was my corpse. That would be weird, really, really weird. I'm guessing we have to go through here, so... Can you do anything other than get in my way? Do you not? Do you look behind you? I want to see if they circle me. No. Oh. Oh, where'd she go? She run away? Fly away? Float away? Whatever she does. Where the hell did she go? Oh. There's a different one. Oh. Don't run. I can't get anything from them.
By the gods! These are the scourges of the Suppressor! They want to punish us!
Now you just saw him? I don't know why I just took the human flesh. Yeah, they are pretty easy to kill. But of course I did die, so... What does that say about me? Actually, can I use the human heart? It isn't. They are ingredients. I should probably take some of them. We got a potion. Oh, we got an axe over there. What? Just... Oh, was it a trap? Is there a trap? Oh, there is a trap. Look at that. Oh, I'm doing it again. No, I'm not. They just appear out of nowhere, don't they? Yeah, start run away. Dude, you're really getting in my way. Read the written paper. Alright, we'll take that. We'll use the axe. Really? Oh. Okay. We're cooking things. Dude. Get in my way. Again.
So
You okay?
cold. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go out. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
Come on. I'll keep you warm. There you go. You're gonna like it better out here, trust me. Well, maybe not down there. It's a little bloody. Well, that's nasty. Could always use a nice crisp piece of meat, you know? Problem is I have to actually try it to know what the ingredient is. That? Oh, it's just like hanging there. Oh, God. Alright, if we're gonna work together, you gotta stay out of my way. Jesus. It floats faster than I can move. Oh, look at those scales. Yeah, definitely not a nice place to be. Had a feeling.
What the? Haven't we been here before? By
No.
the gods, Everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze.
They
Oh,
definitely
really?
have not been
We
here
should
before.
never have left. This will be our doom.
I have a feeling I'm gonna end up killing this guy. What?
Oh no. 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 Do you see it? All the cells. They're all
What?
empty. And there's blood. Oh no.
We just walked through a sea of blood just a little while ago.
People in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've
But there's
simply
bread.
dissolved because they dared to disobey the suppressor. By the gods, this is what will happen to us too. I knew it was a mistake to leave in the first place. I just knew it.
Alright, come on. Search Daddy? Search Daddy. Any other weird bodies in here? Oh! Take remorse. I don't know. Oh, damn it. I had a feeling. I wasn't sure if that was him. I thought it might have been, but I wasn't 100% sure. Alright, so I saved it right before this, but I don't think I don't know if I need to get that. If I like crouch? Nope. You get it. I'm thinking I need to get that to get through there. There's gotta be a way of doing it. But that's not it. That's definitely not a Distrabna. I do need a death counter. It's pretty sad. Alright, I gotta figure this out. Jump on top of it. Aha! Hehe. That's right. Not my first rodeo. That'd be my last, though. You can grab and move items by holding E. Okay. Why are you telling me this? So I got a feeling if I take this off, the spike's gonna go up. I put the heart on it. Oh, stay up there. Stupid heart. Oh, wait. Oh. You need to pick it up. Stay. Am I doing that for no reason? Because now they're down. Didn't they go up when I was in there? I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. Oh no. What's gonna happen? Oh, we back in the same room.
Oh no. No. Can't you see? We're back where we...
We're back in the same damn room. No, this can't be the same room. Hold on, buddy. You should go in the shackles.
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
But there must be a way
isn't.
out.
Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve
Have fun
freedom.
figuring out. Yeah, I know. I just don't understand it. Who are you? A part of me? An illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious?
It's obvious. I wouldn't have asked the question.
I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were. No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood, and yet you are too blind to see it. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you.
Well, you're cheerful. So I can open and close these shackles. Can't do it with those. What was that? Sleeping hay. Could just be that I have to sleep. Alright, so those went up. That did nothing. Gotta be missing something here. Can't grab the skull. Can't grab anything here. I have to put you in there. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick save. I don't think this is right, but...
Well. So you figured it out?
Oh, I did?
Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. Was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
That was a total guess. When in doubt, kill something. That's what I always say. Not like in real life, though. You know what I mean? In video games. Oh. That's right. Everybody else passed the test like I did. Explosive chickens, right? Okay, it's just a wooden figure. I'm like, what is that thing? Hey, it's Jasper. Busy. Do I gotta interact with the wooden figure? No. Am I in a different spot again? Am I like in a dream again? No key.
Oh,
hey. There we go.
Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
Where are the others?
Good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of deserted. But, probably a ceremony or something like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently some of the novices never wake up again.
Oh, I wish someone told me about that sooner. Fine, I guess. Where are we?
In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
Alright, thank you.
Don't mention it. Bad, though, that this keeperness won't get you anywhere.
Keeperness.
Do you know why? Because you're pathetic.
Hey.
Simply pathetic.
Uncalled for.
I said you are pathetic. At first, we believed it would be more exciting this time.
Oh.
But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophetess, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. What have you done to us? You are so naive.
Maybe a
The
little.
world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be.
Not if I can help it.
Enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
Alright, am I really awake now, or... I'm not gonna believe it.
thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Shucks of shucks, I am.
Of course. Sorry. That remark was a little redundant. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
So does this make us keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in. Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
Okay,
well,
what's the
as
next
I
step?
said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
We both. What about
Right.
Dunwall?
Dunwar.
Dunwall.
The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Oh boy.
No, in spite of everything.
He doesn't deserve to die.
Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
Let's see. Well, you don't seem to be shaken by all this, the death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy. I knew the question would come eventually.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
Yeah, I would have asked if I was interested.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
You don't remember? How come?
I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me. The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children, and the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why did those men attack?
Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the writers think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
So they really thought a 6-year-old was going to destroy their entire village? That's ridiculous.
For you, maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, it's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
So they brought you into the Undercity.
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year. Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
So you just saw you and decided to adopt you? That sounds too good to be true, to be honest. Okay, why is the Order so preoccupied by pathless trying to get to their ranks? It's not like we both didn't have our reasons.
That's right, we do. But we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the Holy Verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be. Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
Actually, I did. That was pretty awesome, actually.
No, I guess I'm not.
So what happened to Master Tyrus, or is he now?
Gone. He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Well, you're talented, intelligent, pretty, many reasons for the other novice to envy you.
Yes, maybe.
I actually like that.
Funny. To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important. on my goals.
Which would be?
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Okay. Very good. Alright, let's go talk to him.
It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do that.
Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
Excellent.
Well then, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Okay, I'm following you. Follow me, let's go. There we go. I like her, she's cool. I guess we're gonna go here.
Hope he knows what he's doing.
Alright, this is the Sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
It's a very well-rounded character for sure. I like her backstory and everything. It's pretty awesome. And the dialogue in this game and everything it's just amazing. I should say in this mod. It feels like a whole new game.
Okay, I think you've seen this place before. We
I have.
call this part of the temple the Chronicum, and in here is gathered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books and parchments. Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here, so it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future. Ah, and just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy. You should go there if you need equipment. Over
Oh,
there,
I will do that.
That's the Scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there. Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as
I don't
soon
think
as
I've
you're
been to
ready
the Eye of
take
the
the
Gods.
oath.
Fair enough. What will you do?
Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
Alright.
Bless the Grandmaster, but where's he supposed to lead us?
Should probably put on some better clothes there.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. I'll keep my mask off for now. No, we want steel. Or should I wear my good dress? I probably should wear my good dress for going into there, right? Leather shoes. We'll get rid of the shield.
Don't worry so much.
There
I'm
we
certain the Grandmaster knows what he's doing.
I got his.
Now go.
It's
before
just the
Magister
viewpoint
comes to
after
get
this.
you himself.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Then I think I've been there. And I am back outside. Where am I supposed to be going? Maybe I should look at that. In the Emporium. Okay, that's in here. Where the hell am I going? It is upstairs. Oh, that's awesome.
And you actually believe this?
Oh, really? I'll have to check that out.
It sounds absurd.
I don't believe I know. The mercenary, he might not be the shining knight of Castle Starsound, but he's better than most of your men. I want him, and you will need to convince your Truchessa of it.
Is that so? Very well, I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Prophetess, good to see you. How do you feel?
Prophetess, I like that. Never told me the trial I would have to kill me. What? Oh, no, wait a minute. I think I'm a little tired, I'm not reading things right. You never told me that the ritual could have killed me. Leave something out like that again, and it will be the last time I work for you. Nah, I'm not gonna say that song. Feel like a newborn. Except for the bloody headache and pretty messed up journey in my head.
You've never been in any danger. If I had doubted your abilities, even to the slightest, I would have never spoken out for you. In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
Like new armor? So what do I have to swear on? The dead gods, my loyalty to the order? Fine. I'm ready when you
The
are.
ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then. Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
What did you see?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar. I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
And any idea who or what these beings are?
Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind, but they are different from everything I know. In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
Okay. So just now, a companion quest failed Jesper because we waited too long. Well, this will have no effect on the main story. The game won't be able to experience... Oh. Experience the storyline of... Oh, okay. I did have a... Yep, I did have a quest for him. Oh, well.
Yes.
I don't want to ask anymore. We're good. So now we gotta wait until they do the ceremony. Huh.
That's beyond me. Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Yeah, I'll have to load a save and try that. I'm gonna sleep in the Grandmaster's rooms. What if it'll let me? It's not saying I can't. What if I have to go a full day? Because technically it's still the same day, because it was early morning. Oops. Yeah, we'll just do another... Actually, I should have done 24 hours. That's fine. Okay, where's my ceremony? Oops. Just ran to the wall. Oh, this is nice.
This is holy ground.
Oh, I belong here. I belong here now. No, I belong here now. What if they change? Well, we'll find out, I guess, right? Oh, this is probably still gonna call me an Outlander. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's right here.
It is time. Come forward, prophetess. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This woman, like Novice Sakaresh, has shown this readiness. She is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, she faced it, found us. She passed the holy trial just as we all did, and therefore she is worthy of joining our ranks. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
See, I felt like I should have read it because she read it. So, for now on, I live to protect by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me of my duty.
Until death
I don't like that one.
absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to Keepers of the First Sigil. Rise.
Nice.
Now let us all recite the holy words.
I feel like I should be wearing my armor now.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death. May your light guide me. Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength.
Congratulations, Kalia.
And that's it. It feels strange.
What,
Yes,
to be a keeper?
kind of. You know, for the past 7 years, I have lived for this moment. And now I'm here. It's peculiar. Anyhow, let's talk when there's something new to talk about. Walk blessed, sister.
Go and get your armor at the Temple's Forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
Okay. Alright, awesome.
Yeah, as if.
Do I need to talk to him again, or...?
You just don't get any.
Go and get your armor at the Temple's Forge. After
Okay.
that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
Okay. Yes, sir, I will. I'll get knowledge about it.
After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the First Sigil, and over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks.
I can see why this is one of your top 10 games. This is really awesome.
And the
I mean, I love Skyrim by itself, but this is just incredible. What an incredible job they did on this.
Of the First Sigil, yes. Our masters will teach you. Our smiths will equip you. That is all that I wanted.
Okay.
Walk blessed.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Alright, so let's go get our armor. Optional? That's not optional. We're gonna get it. Wherever it is.
Walk blessed, prophetess.
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Sun Temple Chronicles?
What?
May his light guide you.
Ahoy!
There we
And
go.
out.
Now, if it isn't the notorious Prodigy. Alder Stronghand, blacksmith of the Holy Order by my path. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Ah, right. The highly debated new keeper. You certainly have caused some uproar, I'll give you that. So, robes, mail, or plate?
Oh, it's gotta be plate.
Fine, here you go. And no matter what you think of all this, wearing this armor is an honor. Get that into your head. Most of us had to wait decades for it.
Alright. Alright, I want to see what it looks like first. Alright. Boots of the Keeper. I think that's all of it.
Blessed.
Yes. Very nice. What else do you have?
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Alright, that's cool. So I can buy the books too from her. Awesome. Keep her longsword. Keep her greatsword. I do like my Sword of Flames, but it's only damage of 5. So I could disenchant it and enchant this weapon. Yeah, we should get like the full thing. Yeah, so we'll buy one of those. Let's get the full experience. Yeah, that's good.
Walk blessed.
There we go. We got like the full thing, I guess. All the ropes have magical effects on them. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I can always enchant these things too. So, but I always wanted her to be a heavy armor. 3:39 a.m. Really? Wow. I'm gonna be going soon, anyways, because well, it's 9:30 p.m. here, but I have work in the morning, so I was actually gonna be going. But I really thank you for sticking with the stream and everything. I really appreciate it. You have a good morning. That is really cool looking armor. I hope you can too. I try to do this it's every Tuesday and Thursday evenings for me, so seems like it's really early for you. But yeah, if you can catch me again, that'd be awesome. She looks badass.
At the horizon, thy name is my sacrament, and thy path.
Huh?
Alright, I think I have to go in that other door. Have something to say to me now?
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
Well, it's better, I guess. Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
Of course they have. You know how these bureaucrats are, but they will do it.
Very good. Thanks for your efforts, my friend.
Don't mention it. I just hope you know what you're doing. You know, many see the course the Order has taken since you came back as disquieting. Narazul's mages in the temple? An outlander as a keeper?
Hey, I'm standing right here.
It's a lot to take in.
I know, Jorik, but someone has to deal with the threat. And if we don't, no one will.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Excuse me.
So,
something to say to me?
You actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad about that as the Grand Master.
Yeah, how about you? You don't seem exactly ready to burst with gladness.
Should I? I don't know if you deserve to be here. Sakaresh does. She has proven it for close to 10 years now. But you... Maybe there is something to the Grandmaster's talk about you being one of these emissaries. And maybe you can indeed help us in some way. But you're still an outsider. No matter which crest you wear on your armor, that won't change.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, I suppose you could say that, yes. Natara, Tealor, and I passed our novitiate together.
So 3 of you all join the Order at the same time.
You make it sound as if the Order is some kind of mercenary guild. You don't join the Order, you're chosen for it. Both Heranthiel and I come from a bloodline older than the stones of this temple. It was our path to become keepers, and we followed it. It wasn't much of a choice.
That's the prophetess, isn't it?
So if you and Heranthiel became keepers together, did you also serve in the Enodian like him? Did you fight in the Great War?
No. But enough of the chit-chat. I'm really not in the mood for it. Good luck with whatever the Grandmaster has planned for you.
Yeah. Jerk.
Prophetess, did you find your way around?
I did.
Good. It is important that you get adjusted to this place. It will be the base of all operations to come. Right now, we are still in the dark as to the true nature of this cycle. All we have are fragments, but we will change that. There are 2 trails we have found. I want you to go after both of them.
Okay, which ones?
The first one has to do with the stone fragments from Old Rashengrad. Pegast has not yet told you, but all of them together form a so-called sigil stone, which we urgently need. The Arcanists have already put it together, but we still lack a part of the ritual to activate it. And for that, we need the memory of a dead person. The second trail revolves around a discovery we made in the Heartland. It could be a significant, if not the only prospect we have in this fight. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the stone.
It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans knew about the cycle, and that they too battled it before they vanished. The sigil stone was a magical defense they created to protect themselves from the Red Madness.
Protect how?
Through small fragments that segregate once a certain ritual is performed on it. Wear one of these fragments and it will serve you like a shield for your spirit. The stone won't produce enough for all citizens of Ark, but enough for all of us keepers and the guard. The problem is that we lack knowledge about this ritual, and those who have it have been dead for millennia. Correct. The entire plan revolves around a discovery which is exhibited in the Chronicum. The frozen corpse of a Pyrean, which a fisherman found adrift in the Northern Sea some years ago.
And somehow you have to access his memory.
Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. But go to the Chronicum and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can.
Okay, you've got it. Okay, so we are going to do this quest, but we're going to do this on the next stream. Fortunately, I have to get going. But I do thank you for watching, and Overdev, I again thank you for participating and watching the stream, and for the host. I really appreciate that. And I also want to thank the Mel and Apollo show for becoming a follower. I really appreciate that as well. So I hope to see you all again in the next stream. Have a good night.
That's the prophetess, isn't it?
It is. That's him.